He's never won more than 15 games. Why don't we go to the phones and see what's going on? Caller, you're on Sports Talk.
Hello?
Hello.
Am I on the phone?
You're on.
Oh, yes. I just wanted to ask you something. Do you think you could give me, like, a rough estimate of, like, how big my penis is?
I tell you what, if you're having a good time out there, save it for somebody else. This is the sports call-in talk show. You don't have anything to contribute, the dial tone. We don't need it at this point. It's getting us nowhere. So, like I said, there's a couple of wild card berths yet to be decided. The one in the National League is coming. We're going to look for good things from him both from now into postseason. Let's go back to the phones and see what's going on.
Hello?
Caller, you're on Sports Talk.
Hello?
What's going on?
Yeah, not much, man. I'm just really upset. I lost a lot of money yesterday in a football game.
Yeah, what went on?
Well, I thought that maybe, the Lions were going to get beat down hardcore by the 49ers, but it didn't work.
I know. There was a lot of people jumping on that line. Like I said, it was...
Can I ask you something?
Sure thing.
Are you hardcore? Do you listen to the new Snapcase?
I hope you guys are having a lot of fun, because you're about the only ones. You're counterproductive to a sports show, so keep it to yourself, all right? Call a 900 number, ring up a nice big tab. So anyway, Bichette, you come back to Sports Talk. This is Don Levada sitting in for Sandy Penner. Why don't we go to the phones and see what's going on? Hi, caller, you're on Sports Talk.
Hello, yes?
Yes.
I'd like to talk about the 49ers' chances this year.
Sure.
I think they have a sure shot chance of winning the Super Bowl, no question about it. They have all the right components. Happy Halloween, Buster!
I hope you guys are having lots of fun. It started out almost as a serious call. Next time, keep it to yourself. Why don't we try another line? Hi, caller, you're on Sports Talk.
Don.
Yes.
I was riding home tonight, and I'm hearing these calls on the radio to you. What's going on with that Sports Talk?
I don't know, man. I think it's maybe it's somebody signed out a van load of guys, and they're out for the weekend, out and about. I don't even know if God has a clue about what's going on out there at this point.
Listen, I got a question for you.
Sure thing.
I was watching a game.
Fine. Caller, you're on Sports Talk.
Hello?
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's going on?
I'm just commenting on all them crazy people that have been calling.
Yeah?
The last guy said, like, Happy Halloween, but you're happy.
This is wonderful. I'm glad these guys are having a good time. I tell you what, why don't we take a break on the calls for a while and see what else is going on? We started a little bit the conversation a little bit earlier about head injuries because they were literally losing their senses. I tell you what, why don't we try one more call and we'll hope it's somebody sensible has actually got something to say. Caller, you're on Sports Talk.
How are you doing?
All right.
I'm being serious. I'm being dead serious. I don't like these other people that have been calling.
Yeah.
And I think that this Friday, Michael
Right.
Myers is going to score an excellent...
All right, I tell you, thanks for calling again. I'm sure you had a very serious comment coming up. Why don't we try one more time, one more callers on Sports Talk.
Hello, Don. How you doing?
Good.
I don't know if anybody called or not, but, the Rockies aren't in first place anymore.
Again, this is Don Levada sitting in for Sandy Penner on Sports Talk. Why don't we take one more call and see what's going on? Hi, caller, you're on Sports Talk.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Bob Costas here.
Give it a rest, man. Give it a rest. All right, that's it for the calls tonight. We're getting close to wrapping up the show. Like I said, this has been Don Levada sitting in on Sports Talk. I just want to mention a couple of guys that I don't think still belong in the game.
An hour-long delay in evacuating Cohos High School yesterday, following a rapid series of telephone bomb threats, has firefighters livid over what they say was a lack of cooperation by school administrators. We'll talk a bit about that today as well, so stick around. All right, okay. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. Eric's in Clifton Park. Hi,
Hello?
Hi there.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Attaboy.
Yeah, I was going to call and talk about OJ, but I'm from Cohos High School.
You are?
Yeah, I was there today.
What? Are you a student there?
Yes.
Well, what's the deal going on? They had a bomb threat and the principal didn't want to evacuate?
Yeah, they had one yesterday, and the principal didn't want to let anyone out of the school. She hung up on the fire chief and the cops. The cops had to break into the school and pull the alarm to get all the kids out of the school.
What in the heck is going on out of Cohos High School, Eric?
Yeah, I know, but let me finish.
Okay.
Today, there was another one, and there was like a riot at school practically. Like 3 kids got arrested for trying to leave. Like these kids in cars were trying to drive away with like more kids in like the back of their trucks, and they all got arrested.
Well, you know what's bad about this though, Eric, is that if a kid is just doing it as a prank, just trying to disrupt school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what are you going to do? I mean, if every time somebody calls in a bomb threat and they evacuate a high school, you'll never get to go to class.
Yeah, I know, that's true.
I mean, it's a tough call, Eric. There's no question about it. I'm glad you joined us, buddy. Thanks for listening. Bill is on a car phone on the Star WGY network in Loudonville. It's a free call. Hi, Bill. Real strange situation at Cohoes High School. I mean, I really, on the one hand, I see it from the students' perspective. They're all mad. They don't evacuate the building after, a bomb threat goes in there, and a local paper today tries to make it look like the school officials were a bunch of bad guys. But I got to tell you, if schools wound up evacuating high schools every time some punk student calls in a bomb threat, they'd never be in class, ladies and gentlemen. They'd never be there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This is a tough call, and we'll find out if you can help us wade through it or not. 476-1WGY, 14 minutes before 4. Back with more of your telephone calls. And, of course, we'll go live to the O.J. Simpson trial with, again, our recommendation.
Talking about him? Yes, you are.
Oh, how you doing?
Pretty good.
I heard the O.J. verdict today.
Uh-huh.
I want to say I'm very disappointed.
You're-
I mean, that jury, how could they convict him of anything but lesser charges than that?
Well,
You know?
what?
We should be the old days. You string them up. That's how we used to do it in the old South.
Okay, yeah, and I think people would like that again. Maybe they will do it the next time out. Let's hope not. Let's stick with this jury system. I like it. Let's go to Albany. Hello, Albany. How are you today?
How you doing, Scott?
Pretty good.
Well, I gotta tell you, I thought that's what the verdict would. And
This system's working just fine. Let's go to Ballston Spa. Hello, Ballston Spa. How are you?
I'm all right. How about you?
Pretty good.
Yeah? I have no faith left in America's jury system. It is just ridiculous what happened today. I don't understand this at all. I mean, what kind of evidence are they looking for? You know, how much more?
Oh, we lost that guy somewhere. I don't know what happened to him here. He had some good points there going, too. A lot of folks are upset. He recognizes and articulates that. Many people are upset with the judicial system. But I still say you got to hang with it instead of, as some people are advocating, burn the whole Constitution. That's what they're saying. Burn the Constitution. It doesn't work. Certainly not, but we'll pick that up if that's a legitimate issue another day. Cohoes right now, 5 before 5. Hello, Cohoes.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, pretty good.
I'm very disappointed in the verdict that came in.
Yeah?
I still have faith in the jury system, but I just don't like this idea. As we speak, I am arming myself for the race war.
All right, well, you hang right in there, guy, because you're going to need more than yourself. You better start recruiting, too. Let's go to Troy this afternoon. I don't think they'd made their mind up before Magog is out there. America is alive and well. Let's hustle off to Guilderland today. Hello, Guilderland.
Hello.
Hello there.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
That's good. I have a funny little story regarding the O.J. trial.
Yeah?
All right. O.J. comes to see Johnny Cochran a little bit after he was, charged. He's all dressed up in like a Hawaiian outfit with a pina colada. Johnny says, O.J., what are you wearing? He says, I thought you said...
I don't know if you got the first part of his joke. It was kind of interesting for a while. Then he had a nasty punchline, but that's the way some of those jokes go. He'll probably show up in Las Vegas somewhere, but he won't show up on QBK today. 10 after 5 theirs, and then you hold us accountable. Let's hustle off to Cohoes this afternoon. Hello, Cohoes. How are you?
Hello, yeah.
Yes. Cohoes on the line this afternoon. Let's go to Schenectady.
Sign of playoffs. Why don't we go right back to the phones? Hi, you're on Sports Talk.
Hello, yes.
What's going on?
Not much. I'm calling to discuss the fact that Team Olajuwon didn't really have a hurt back in that one-on-one situation.
Is that true?
I think so. That's the rumor I've been hearing.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. His obviously his personal agent got beaten very badly in a dollar amount for that event. But that last second pullout, it's like, come on, if this guy's hurt, did it just occur to him? 2 days before the thing comes off that he's finally hurt, they said, well, he knew he was hurt. He was going to try and gut it out. Look, this guy's worth millions of dollars to his franchise. They don't want him gutting out anything for some, schlocky pay-per-view in a one-on-one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's not just like a little black cat in a Halloween story, is he?
Unbelievable. Anyway, let's go right back to the phone and see what's probably to focus in on other parts of the country and pick up feeds from other parts of the country. Let's go right back to the phones. Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hello, how you doing?
Good.
What do you think of these new...
You're done. I don't want to hear it. Don't even try it. Your voice is as recognizable as my wife's voice. So forget about it. I'm going to cut you off at the quick. Every time you call in, forget about it, all right? Give it a rest. Put your pacifier in your mouth and sit down for the night and relax. This is Don Levada sitting in for Sandy Penner on Sports Talk. Sandy's out for just one more night.
How you doing?
Good.
Do you think Evil Knievel is the best stunt driver ever?
Yeah, actually, I do. I tell you, that Snake River Canyon thing really turned me off on him, though. I just don't know why. I lost all respect after that. I mean, if you're gonna do it with a regular motorcycle, not a rocket car. Let's go right back to the phones. Call. What's going on?
Good, you doing it?
Don't sit back. We got lots to talk about. Let's go right back to the phones. Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hello.
What's going on?
Why aren't they showing all the baseball games on TV?
Yeah, they're splitting up the coverage. Well, unfortunately, all the games are starting at 8:07, so it doesn't allow you to even have a chance to see anything but one game. They're not doing a staggered starts like they used to.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder why.
I don't know. I don't know if it's that combination of obviously the Major League Baseball had a part in that decision. If it's a TV-based decision, it's the baseball network, or if it's I have no idea because it certainly makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I think this has to do with the work of Satan.
Yeah, I tell you, it's a wacky it's a wacky idea. Who knows what got it to where it is, but that's the way it is. I tell you what, this is Don Levada sitting in for Sandy Penner later on. Let's go right back to the phones. Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. What's going on?
Nothing. What do you think about the Mathis-Tyson fight? What's your personal view?
Oh, I think Tyson's gonna destroy him.
You really think so?
Yeah, I mean, Buster Mathless, obviously he's got a lot of problems. His father passed away about a month or so ago. He's battled a weight problem through his life. He's still a large man, but I don't think he's got any real skills.
Yeah, you hear about this new guy?
No, I didn't.
Mike Myers? He's
I tell you though, Buster Mathis, you like to hear stories like this kid. He, like I said, his father passed away about a month ago. His father was also a heavyweight long ago. Unfortunately, it certainly is a conducive night to a great card of boxing. Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hello.
What's going on?
Who do you think would win the fight, Shaq or Godzilla?
There's a lot of things going on today. Obviously, you see, if you look around in the press, you got Dennis Rodman, who's immediately putting his foot in his mouth without him. Now, let's go back to the phones and see what's happening. Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hello?
Hello. What's going on?
Yeah, who do you think would win?
Forget about it, man. I'm telling you, save it to yourself. Go out and get yourself a pack of near beer and have a good time. I don't have time for your garbage. So anyway, they got him at 5, which is a free call on Cellular One. Let's go back to the phones. Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hello.
Hello.
Just heard you talking about.
Thanks for checking in. Let's go right back to the phones. Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. What's going
Oh,
on?
this Tyson fight should prove to be interesting, huh?
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't believe he's actually going to fight King Kong.
There's a lot going on tonight. I tell you what, like I said earlier, we're going to be carrying just checking a little bit of ESPN here and see Albert Bell sitting there strutting his stuff, pointing to that bicep after they had taken the matchup. Let's go back to the phones and see what's happening. Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Yes, I have a 1949.
Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hey, how you doing, Don?
Good.
Later.
All right, good. Thanks for checking in. This is Don Levada sitting in for Sandy Penner. Let's go right back to the phones. Hi, you're on Sports Talk.
Hi, how you doing? You want to buy?
Hi, you're on Sports Talk.
Don?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's going on?
Oh, not too much. I would like to touch on a few things there.
Sure.
Notre Dame, he was saying behind them.
Penner on Sports Talk. Why don't we go right back to the phones? Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hello, yes.
Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Yeah, am I on?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I will talk a little football here.
Okay. Bump for Seattle Mariners and Andy Pettit taking them on for the New York Yankees. Let's go right back to the phones. Hi, you're on Sports Talk.
Hi, this is Hitler.
Hi, you're on Sports Talk.
Yeah, Don.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your call. Thank you. Thanks for your phone call. Thank you. We're going to take one more phone call and we're going to sign off tonight. Good afternoon. This is Mayor Jennings.
Hello, Mayor?
Yes.
Yes, I want to tell you that I love gambling. I'm a gambleholic, and I hope they put a lot of gambling places in here with legalized prostitution.
Well, Well, good luck. Lobby the state legislature. Don't lobby me.
Okay.
All right, this is Capital District Agenda. Had a great afternoon. We'll have a great weekend. Listen, remember the Columbus Day Parade, the Symphony, the River Rats, a lot of good politically.
Talk some hockey. NHL season gets started tomorrow night. I'll have my NHL preview on Sports Talk tomorrow night. To the phones right now. Hi, you're on QBK.
Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
I just want to talk a little bit about hockey here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear anything about this new player here, Mike Myers? How do you think he's going to do?
Mike Myers, what team?
He plays for the Bruins.
I don't know that much about him.
Oh, well, I heard he's really killed the scene. If Don Baylor didn't...
All right, so call everyone QB. Everything from sneakers. You got what? What about him? The one at star 9725. Free call on cellular one. Let's get back to a phone call here. Hi, you're on QBK.
Hello, am I on?
Yes, you're on.
Yes, what's up with that last caller there?
Who, Kevin?
Was he drunk?
Kevin's not drunk. He's 10 years old.
Oh, he's 10 years old.
He might be drunk.
Oh, I
You
don't
never
know.
know.
What do you think about Halloween? Is it going to be good?
Halloween? Very productive call. 463-1. A free call. Halloween's coming early. Some of these people that are calling tonight. Very productive call. We'll talk about the rest of the baseball 50 here on WQBK tomorrow night. My 5-star picks and my 463-11.
Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
Let's talk about the OJ trial here.
Okay. What do you need?
Well, I just want to touch base on you and tell you that I don't like the way that the OJ trial is being played off.
I'm here.
I don't like the way people are publishing it all over, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I think they should have fried him.
They should have fried him. Oh, my God. What is this world coming to? They should have fried him. I'm not sure fried him. He probably should have gone to jail. To be honest, I don't know about frying the guy. But OJ, the emotions were running rampant with the O.J. Simpson trial as far as the way people feel. And on at star 9725. Free call on cellular one at 736 on Sports Talk. Hi, you're on QBK.
Hello, yes.
How are you?
How are you?
All right.
Hello, I like to say OJ number, chicken wine? Chicken wine. Wah, 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 wah.
Productive phone calls tonight here on WQBK. I don't have some type of screening system where I can get these people. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes really not. It's actually not funny, to be very honest with you. But what can you do? You have open lines. There's nothing you can do. These things happen all over the world, talk shows all over the world. You can do what you can do. And to me, those kind of things are amazing that people actually would. I've had people wait on the phone lines for 25 minutes. That guy was on for a long time. He was probably the only thing. He was only in between the boards. That's just unbelievable. I know that people are probably sitting at home doing nothing, but you gotta think you got. If you wait 15 minutes, you can wait on the phone with the phone in your hand 15 minutes to just do that. Talking to you. See you later. 463.
Isolation in our country, and it's sad.
Yeah, I hear your point. I appreciate you. I'm doing good. Well, what happened to him? Let's go to Frank on the thruway. Hey, Frank, how are you?
How you doing, Ed?
Good.
Commercial came to get myself a sack. You should have seen what was going on by the time that I got back. Down in the old abandoned mine, Sweet Sue was having fits. That villain said,
"Give me the deed to your ranch, I'll blow you all to bits."
And then he grabbed her, and then he tied her up, and then he lit the fuse to the dynamite, and then along came John. Oh, then John.
The railroad track.
And then he grabbed her, and then he tied her up, and then he threw on the railroad track, and then that train started coming, and then along came John. Oh, then John.
River Rats and also Reed Simpson. We're going to get some phone calls before we go to a break, guys. I've been waiting patiently. Hi, you're on QBK.
Hello, yes.
How are you?
I'm calling about Don Mattingly and him having to shave his beard off.
He had to shave his beard off? You mean this season or the season before?
Oh, I don't know, one of those seasons. But I like to kill him.
Oh, God. These guys are back. Unbelievable. Let me explain something to everyone. I'll do it before the next break. Hi, you're on QBK.
How's it going, Sam?
How are you? Speaking of the phones, let's go to them, see what's going on. You're on Sports Talk.
Hey, I'm talking about the Bulls tonight.
The Bulls.
Yeah, how do you think the Bulls have a chance of winning the championship this year? You think they're going to win?
Well, I tell you, when personnel-wise, with the package they've got, and the addition, obviously, of Dennis Rodman, and finally getting Tony Kukoc out of the lane and out on the perimeter where he belongs, I would say their chances are very good. But I'm sure, as you're seeing in the press, the Rodman saga continues.
Yeah, Michael Jordan looks sharp this year, too.
Oh, I tell you, he looks incredible. His conditioning is back to where he wanted it. His understanding of the game is obviously as heightened as it ever was, and he's absolutely unstoppable with the ball in his hand.
Yeah, did you hear about this new player, Mike Myers?
Missed him. I tell you, those Bulls have got a serious package. It's 7:30. Let's go right back to the phones. Hi, you're on Sports Talk.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I heard rumors of a new expansion team for the NHL. I'm not sure if they're true.
I don't think they're true, as a matter of fact. The NHL is talking about holding expansion down right now. There was some talk about possibly getting an expansion franchise down in the state of Tennessee at Memphis. Matter of fact, that was the New Jersey Devils. The Devils announced the other day the pregame show. Let's go right back to the phones and see what's coming down. Hey, you're on Sports Talk.
Hey, man, what's going on?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I ain't doing much. I'm just going down here telling me something about the Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks. Yeah, woo.
Man, was that lame or what? I hope you didn't send away for some kind of kid for that accent. Actually, that's a good point, though, about the New York Knicks. Between them on Cellular One. Let's go right back to the phones. You're on Sports Talk.
Hi, how you doing? Do you eat pussy?
So anyway, so we're sitting here on Sports Talk. Sandy's out for a couple of weeks. I'm going to be sitting in, and probably until then, like I said, tonight it's a short show. We're only going to be going until 7:20 because we're going to be picking up the RPI hockey game. Coach Dan Fridge.
Abuse. It's sort of a double standard, and I disagree with that. Joanne, I'm glad you joined us. Thanks. Bill is next, Glens Falls, New York. Hi, Bill.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill.
Hey, listen, I just want to start by saying that child molestation is the wrongest thing that you could ever do. That's why I prefer bestiality, because no one really...
Yeah, get a life. 17 minutes past 4. One open line, 476-1WGY. Do you think that a person accused of a sexual... Going up the Northway, 17 minutes before 5. One open line. John is in Cohos. Hi, John.
Hello. How you doing, Mike?
Good, John. How goes it? 1WGY, 1-800-TALK-WGY, star WGY from your car. Bob is in Colony. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Good, Bob. How are you today?
2 points.
Yes.
Play along on Thanksgiving here on Talk 1300 WQBK. Back to the phones now. Hi, you're on QBK.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
I was just talking about the Dallas and the Dallas game coming up. I think this should really be a turning point in Dallas. You know, I don't believe what's going to happen there. You know.
What do you mean? I'm not too clear on what you're trying to say.
Well, you know, I'm not too sure.
All right. Well, if you're not too sure, then maybe you shouldn't call. Hi, you're on QBK. NFL, anything you'd like to do, we are doing it tonight here on Sports Talk. Back to the lines. Hi, you're on QBK.
Hey, Sandy, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
How you doing?
Not bad.
All right. What's going on?
I was listening to your college picks there, and I don't know. It seems kind of screwy to me.
Why do you say that?
Well, I mean, where do you get UCLA? I mean, where do you get them?
The defending champions?
Yeah.
I get them.
Everyone's gone.
Yeah, they lost 3 guys, but they return a good cast, and they have guys that didn't play last year. I mean, we're talking about guys last year that did not play for UCLA. Oma Givens did not play much last year.
Oh, no. He played.
He barely played. He didn't play that much. He played now and then for UCLA. They have guys, as I said, 463-1111 at star 9725. A free call. Let's let's bang out a couple more phone calls here. Hi, you're on QBK.
Hello, who are you liking the game?
Nah, that's going nowhere. Hi, you're on QBK.
Yes, I have to strongly disagree with what you're saying about the Dolphins, because I think they're going to win tonight.
You think they're going to win? I think it's a close game.
I think they're going to win for this one reason. You want to know what the reason is?
I'd like to know.
Because Dan Marino screws cows.
That's great. Oh boy, what a way to end the show. I think it's a good game tonight, to be very honest with you. I kind of waited a long time to get on, actually. He was about, he went to a break, about 15, 20 minutes, and he waited to get on. I got to feel a little honored when something like that happens, because you get a guy, he waits for a long time, and then he waits from 15, 20 minutes and actually gets on the show to do that. Obviously, he's listening and waiting, so I take it as a compliment when something like that happens. Remember the warning I gave people before I left about the contraptions we have here with the phone numbers. I trace the phone numbers, stuff like that. I don't care. I find it funny. As you can see, it doesn't bother me at all, but our program director does, and it bothers them, and they, from time to time, will do something about it, and they have the phone numbers and what have you, so I don't get too much involved in that. I tell them to leave it alone, because I think it's part of the show and part of the I'm looking for the right word. Part of the fun, I guess that's the only word I can think of at this point. Part of the fun of talk radio and stuff like that happens. But they don't like it too much. Just a little warning out there to people that call in and wait on the line and do stuff like that. Again, it doesn't matter to me, but it does matter to them, and they do find out about it one way or the other. We'll take our last break of the evening, try and get another phone call in here on WQBK. My top 10, if you didn't hear, in college basketball, UConn, Kansas. By the way, he's played this year. Knicks in San Antonio tonight. Back to the phones. Hi, you're on QBK.
Hey. Hello?
How are you?
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, did you hear about this new rumor out of the Chicago Bulls camp?
What is it?
Is Michael Jordan's coming back?
Michael Jordan's coming back. How about the rumor that Larry Bird's coming back? To be honest with you, I got to come up with some type of rumors that I can start spreading that really aren't true, like the New York Post with this whole John Calipari thing. Michael Jordan's coming back. And there was something that was going to follow that I'm sure that I wouldn't have liked. That's why that phone call.
Hello there, Rotterdam. Maybe this is Cohos. We'll go to Cohos then. I don't know where I have in Rotterdam. Cohos, hi there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, the other day I called up the representative of the District of Columbia, and I was asking about the congressman of Albany. They're telling me some interesting facts about the Albany conservative policy, and some things I couldn't believe about the Albany policy, like they sell coffee to the Columbians. And I don't know how they do that.
I don't follow your discussion here. You called the District of Columbia. Can you help me out with what you called?
Yeah. I called the District of Columbia, and we sell coffee beans.
Okay, all right, so, okay. You better get yourself into some help, guy. He needs help, doesn't he? He needs some beans. Beans are good for your heart. Hello, caller, you're on WQBK. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi. It's Constitutional Convention. Back to the phones. Hello, you're on WQBK.
Hello?
Hi there.
Yes, I was just,
Hello there, you're on WQBK.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am. How are you today?
11*9725. Free call on Cellular One Higher on WQBK.
Hello.
How are you?
Listen, I just wanted to talk a little basketball here. I heard a couple wild rumors floating around about Magic Johnson, that he had AIDS or something. What's up with that?
I don't even know what to say about that. I could kind of humor that with an answer. That's better than coming in with something and then going on to a ridiculous comment. If you come on and you go into your ridiculous comment right off the bat, that's fine. When you go into it, you make a normal comment, then you make a ridiculous comment. It kind of is kind of stupid. I don't mind because then I can just get that out of the way pretty quickly. 463-1111.
Yes, I went to my representatives about 2 weeks ago about the reformation of the Controlling Acts of 1979. I was wondering if it was still in command.
The what?
I talked to my representative about the Reformation Act of 1979 about David Copperfield. I wonder if it's still in the command.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure about 1979. What are you talking about?
The Reformation Act of 1979 say that David Copperfield had to work and closed.
Let's talk about something else. Next caller. Good afternoon. This is Mayor Jennings. But we'll deal with that later. It's springtime, believe me. And this is Mayor Jennings. You're next on QBK. Good afternoon.
Oh, yeah, I heard what you were saying before about cleanup in Albany, and I was just wondering, because I have a few items. I wasn't sure if they would be able to haul. I joined you at the last second. I'm not sure.
Okay, what items are you concerned with? What area of the city do you live in?
Oh, I live around the Arbor Hill area. I was just wondering, because I have a couple 55-gallon drums of pesticides, and I was wondering how I could get rid of those.
You can get rid of those on May 18th, Mayor Jennings.
Hello, Mayor.
Yes.
Yes, I was wondering, I had a...
Next, good afternoon.
Mayor?
Yes.
Could you tell...
Yeah. We'll move on. And you're next on WQBK. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about that black guy that was just on.
Yeah.
When he was talking about them black people, I'd like to make a statement about that.
Sure.
All right. Am I on right now?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I think that's kind of stupid because since I'm black myself, and if they want to sue him or something, go ahead and sue him because the United States do that to him. So I think they have a right to do that. I think that guy that just said it is really stupid.
So you think that that any black that can prove that their aunt, say your great-grandmother was a slave,
yeah,
that gives you the right to sue the United States government?
Yeah, put my great-grandmother through that,
Does that give you the right to go seek out the person who held your great-grandmother as a slave and sue him too?
Well,
Let's say your great-grandmother was a slave, and you traced it back, and you found that this guy living 3 blocks away from you, Joe Smith, his great-great-great-grandfather held your grandmother as a slave. He should be responsible for what his great-great-great-grandfather did?
Yeah, I know. Just like that's kind of stupid because that's back then. They're still bringing up slavery now. I mean, drop the subject. I don't think people that are older. Because honestly,
Never fails. Get a woman. Would you guys get some women for crying out loud? 463-1111. You're next on WQBK. Go right ahead.
good morning. How are you?
I'm hanging in there tonight. How are you?
I owe you an apology.
On WQBK. Go right ahead.
Oh, I'd like to talk about the slaves.
Sure.
And a sue. Well, I think one Supreme Court case just took that all over. Did you ever hear the Supreme Court case called Brian Scott versus the state of Illinois?
Brian Scott?
Versus the state of Illinois?
No, I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, 1963.
No.
It read. You're not familiar with that case about the old slaves suing for the 80 acres and 5 mules?
No.
You're not.
No, I just said no 5 times.
Well, he ain't not much of a way. He ain't not much of a way.
I want to talk dirty to your girlfriend. Get your girlfriend. I bet you don't have a girlfriend. In fact, I bet you call on the phone here to talk to me with your hand down your pants and a beer in the other hand. And while you're doing that, you're thinking of me, you homosexual, you. Unfortunately, I can't help you out because I'm about as hetero as you can get. So, I'm afraid you're going to have to satisfy yourself because it's obvious you don't have a woman to do it for you. I feel sorry for you, sir. 463-1111. You're next on WQBK. Go right ahead.
Yes, hello?
Hello.
Okay, now, I'm calling today to talk about the sanitation in New York.
The sanitation in New York?
Yes. Okay.
What, New York City or New York State?
New York State.
All right.
Okay, now, see, I have a problem. I'm a sanitation worker, the city of Troy.
You sound like you're about 18 years old. When did you start that job?
18?
Yeah.
No, I think I started when I was about 20.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, anyway. See, we had garbage pickup, and then I was taking the garbage bags, throwing them in the truck, and then I was pricked by a hypodermic needle.
You were, and now you have AIDS and you're going to die.
No, see, I don't know. That's what I'm calling about. I don't know what should I do.
Well, you should probably call the Dr. Dina Dell Show. 463-1111. And you're next on WQBK. Go right ahead. What a flippin' moron. What a flippin' moron. 20 minutes in front of midnight here at in front of 1 a.m. here at WQBK. I'm going to take a quick break, and when we're back, more of this exciting... The Socialist University of New York students are bothering me big time tonight. I even had one threaten me. Can you believe that these guys really want to take me on? They've never seen me. They've never seen me, and they want to take me on. Can you believe this? Now, I know a lot of people haven't seen me because I haven't been out in public yet, but these people don't have any clue what they're doing. They have no clue whatsoever what they're getting involved with. Listen, guys, find some girls. You know, when I was your age, I was out having some fun with the ladies. I didn't even know what talk radio was. I didn't even know what I was not, talk to me about politics then. I was like, yeah, right. I'm going to have some fun with some ladies. That's what I was doing. Now, instead, we've got a bunch of homosexuals from the Socialist University of New York drinking it up on Friday night, playing with each other. There's got to be homosexuals. What else would college guys be doing on a Friday night? If they're not out with women, if all they have to do is listen to talk radio and not even participate in a substantive way. It'd be one thing, if they participated in a substantive way, but they get into these games, they've got to be a bunch of homosexuals. And then they're starting to threaten me. They're starting to threaten me. Can you believe this? They've never even seen me. They don't have any clue what I'm about. I'm the one, my friends, who said, hey, look, if you need a gun to protect yourself, you're a pussy. Let's go mano a mano. Fist to fist. Me in one corner, you in the other. Let's duke it out the way they used to, pal. No guns, no weapons, no pussy stuff. Let's get it on. They have no idea what they're doing. So anyway, it's become a severe problem on Friday nights with these idiots. And I think caller ID is going to fix the problem. And then when I come looking for them... Hi, how are you? Remember me? Yeah, I remember you. No, they won't remember. See, they don't remember anything the next morning because they're too wasted. They wake up with each other. And wow, did I really sleep with my best friend? 463-1111. You're on WQBK. Go right ahead. Hello? That's why I didn't put him on the air. If you just missed that comment, everybody missed it, sir. You didn't even get on the air. You're next on WQBK. Go right ahead. I already told you what I thought about it. Look at you already called. 463-1111. You see, you guys you're not even following the game plan here. I'm not even putting you on the air. I'm talking to you, but nobody else can hear you, so your stupid little comments don't even go out over the radio. What do you think of that concept? Does that attract you? I thought it would. Anyway, thank God. Bail me out here, please. Talking about this caning thing. And another aspect of the whole deal was that Donahue is going to court now. And we're just getting around now to executing him 14... Here's the telephone number, quick break, and then we're back. Think about it, though. Everybody goes out there and says, be nice. Be nice to people. Treat people with respect. Nobody else treats anybody with respect. 4 minutes in front of midnight, and you're on WQBK. Go right ahead.
I don't know how you're handling it, really. I mean, I really feel sorry for you.
Please don't feel sorry for me, because I had the first...
Trying to find jobs. Then they're going to get theirs. Then they're going to get it.
I'm not worried about them getting theirs.
Well, I know they're going to get it.
They get their little jollies. They think they're funny. And, you know, if they were legitimately funny, I might actually let them through more often. But they're idiots.
But you're a very intelligent person, and I like to hear some of your calls. But when I hear these idiots, it just makes me so very, very angry.
I understand how you feel. I'm gonna work on something because it is getting out of control.
Please.
And I have something in the works here.
You deserve to be on the air, damn it.
Yes, I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you much.
Good luck.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 463-1111 is the telephone number. And this one I'm kind of like pre-screened this one, but I'm not real sure about it, so we'll take a shot. Go ahead, you're on WQBK.
Yeah, listen, the way listen, I have a lot of respect for you, and I think these people that are calling you up and harassing, they're like...
It never ends. Thank God I've only got 2 more minutes left on this Friday night. Well, guys, let me just give you a piece of advice, because they told me off the air, it was a couple of weeks ago, that the host that used to do overnights, they would call him and harass him, and they thought that they weren't part of the reason why he's off the air now. And let me just give you a piece of information, my friends. That's not the reason. And it's definitely not going to be the reason for me. I'm here to stay, my friends, and it is not me who's going to leave. It is you jerks. And if you want to follow through on your threats, meet me. Because I would like nothing more than to slap you silly. No, not silly. Silly's too nice. And I have to really be careful here. But I can guarantee this will not happen next week. It's not going to happen next week. So all the adults listening that enjoy normal programs and try and have a good show and stuff like that, and the effort that I put into it, we're not going to have this problem next week. I can guarantee it. Is that right, Sean? Nothing. You weren't even paying attention.
Here, be your own dog. Buy Red Dog.
All right, welcome back. Let's get back to the phone calls and go to Mike and Cohos. Next up, but folks, we've got the open line, so dial us up at 476-5900, star 1540 on the car, 1-800-976-9590. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Roger, what's up?
How you doing, my man?
I'm doing all right. You hear this new stunt Dennis Rodman said he's going to be doing?
Oh, gosh knows. What?
He said he's going to take your heart out and feed it to you. Yeah.
You don't actually support this guy, do you, Mike? I mean, I'll put you in the same class as him, for crying out loud.
He's awesome.
I got to be honest with you, Mike. I think the front cover of this new book and the back cover is just a joke. It's obnoxious. It's a turn off. I can't believe anybody be turned on by this thing.
Hello?
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hi, Mike.
No, he said he's going to feed it.
All right. I mean, we do have clowns out there that obviously want to be in the same class and category as Dennis Rodman, bad as I want to be. I'm anxious to see tonight how the television side and the radio side. Let's go to Joe in East Greenbush. Next up on Big Board Sports. Hi, Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, look, I was just wondering what you thought of the, the
The what?
Oh, well, I heard you talking about it earlier, but I just wanted to know your
Talked
views.
about what, bud?
Oh, this.
Yeah. Jeff in Albany, you're next. Serves up some pretty good stuff. Good call from Bill tonight. Let's go keep it moving and go to Brian up in Gloversville. Hello, Brian.
Hey, Brian, what's going on?
What's happening, my man?
Hey, I was wondering what you want for the college Final Four picks. Who was your picks?
Who were my picks in the Final Four?
Yeah.
Well, I had Kentucky out there, but I also had, unfortunately, I think I had Marquette.
No, Kentucky's out already.
Who are you talking about?
Kentucky just went out.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about? He's talking about what were my Final Four picks in college basketball, which was 2 months ago. But I did have Kentucky, and I don't think I had anybody else that was in the Final Four. I know I didn't have Syracuse. Or did I have Syracuse? I think I did. I had Syracuse. Yeah, I had Syracuse in the Final Four there, old buddy. 476-5900 star.
Thank you for your phone call. Good afternoon. We're going to take your quick call, and then we're going to have to sign off. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, I was wondering what you thought about Rockefeller's new book and his views about the machine.
Oh, you mean Kennedy's book?
No, Rockefeller's and the oil machine.
Oh, I didn't read it.
He was talking about how the machine is going to destroy itself and the economic genius of the nation.
No, I haven't had a chance to read that, and I'm not sure that I will. I thought you were talking about Kennedy's play down at the...
Got down your name. Let's go to John in East Greenbush. Next up on Big Board Sports. Hi, John.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I just wanted to know if you heard about this new thing that Marge Schott's doing in Sports Illustrated.
The new thing that... No, I have no idea,
Did you read the article?
I have not read it
what
yet.
she said?
Not read it.
She said she wants to burn Jews in her oven.
That's great. That is absolutely great. Marge Schott on the cover of Sports Illustrated, and I'm sure that's not what she said. But Rick Riley, who wrote the article, will be here to discuss it. Quite frankly, we're giving Marge Schott to the call, see what's going on out there. And we go to Mike, or we go to Bob in Clifton Park first. Hello, Bob.
Hello?
Hello, Bob.
This is Marge Schott.
Hey, Bob. He doesn't win. He doesn't get 2 tickets for that, does he? Let's go to Mike and Troy. Hi, Mike.
How you doing, Rod?
All right, Mike.
I haven't...
And Troy? Hello, Frank.
Hello?
How are you, Frank?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Look, listen, I just wanted to know what your input was on this whole thing with the issues at hand. You know?
Come again?
Okay, the issues at hand with the whole thing, with the statistics that are saying now. What are the statistics saying about the issue?
Are you on something? Oh my! Frank has had he's had something. I don't know what exactly he's taken out there, but that boy is whacked. He is whacked. Coming up 8:05.
Okay. Appreciate it. Sure. Welcome to Tony. He's in Troy. Thank you for holding. Hi.
Hello?
Hi, Tony.
Hey, what's up, Steve?
Okay, Tony. Very funny. Thank you very much. Frank, you're on a cell phone from Northway. Thank you for calling. Hi, Frank.
I mean, has got nothing better to do. I mean, why doesn't she, like, follow a career and, like, maybe she should be a lawyer, you know, all these lies she's yelling out here, you know?
Yeah. Well, she didn't have to pick up her clothes. She never had them off.
Oh, yeah, of course.
She just saw Bill Clinton drop his pants, and she was totally traumatized and infuriated and ran out the door in complete anger and frustration and total shock and amazement.
Yeah, within the same, like, maybe 10 seconds the most that she viewed his unit, okay, she got a full description, a 3-page description on it.
Yeah.
Only seeing it for a couple of seconds
Yeah.
before she got disgraced.
And that is the absolute incontrovertible truth as to why what Paula Jones is saying, what actually happened, what she's accusing Bill Clinton of, actually happened.
Yeah.
That's her proof.
That's wrong. And then another thing, I kind of feel sorry for Hillary Clinton, too, because she's been getting a lot of heat, everybody calling her a lesbian and stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't hear little old ladies calling and complaining about that now, do you?
No, because...
No, in fact, you hear them calling Hillary Clinton a lesbian.
Yeah, because Hillary Clinton, first of all, if she's a lesbian, that's her own business. And I have nothing against lesbians, and I have nothing against homosexual men. I think that that's perfectly fine. But I think that in a place of politics, you shouldn't really come out of the closet, And I don't think Hillary Clinton...
It's not socially acceptable to come out of the closet yet.
Because, if we were to say, for example, next election, which is going to be very soon, due to the way Bill Clinton, is going... say, for example, we're to have a homosexual president.
A homosexual president?
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll be...
The American people at this day and age right now will not vote for if they know he's homosexual, they will not vote for him.
Yeah.
That was really why Karen Bernstein didn't win the Attorney General's race. I hate to say it, but it's true. People were too afraid that she was a homosexual, and that's why she lost.
And what's the deal with homosexuals? What's so wrong about them? They're decision makers also.
It's the Bible-thumping, crucifix-clutching Christian right that has a major problem with them. That's who it is.
Well, it's not like we're going to have a homosexual in office, and the first thing he's going to do is nuke the whole world.
And make everybody gay.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be gay.
I know.
Please.
I have a couple of friends who are homosexuals, and let me tell you something. They've never tried to convert me into being gay, and I'm just fine with the way that their lifestyle, I think they're great people.
Well, it's like this, people are so afraid of gay because they're afraid they're going to get hit on by a gay. But, it's like, does every woman who sees you hit on you?
No.
Do you hit on every woman you see?
No, that'd be...
Well, did it ever occur to some of you homophobic men out there that maybe these homosexual men don't find you attractive? Does that ever concern you at all?
Yeah. Yeah, and then the whole thing about Bill Clinton's penis, in full description, that poor guy is probably sitting up in the White House right now. I bet you he's crying, too. Because think about it. He made a mistake. God knows he made a mistake.
Yeah.
And now it's just, thrown right back in his face. And with this whole description of the penis thing, and it's a God's good thing that she went and did that whole penthouse thing, because now...
Well, she didn't do it. These are photos she posed for her with her boyfriend. And now, since she's a national figure, her boyfriend sold these photos to Penthouse.
Good for him.
Absolutely.
Good for him.
She should have never allowed him to take the photos.
She had a boyfriend? I wonder how much that costed him, huh?
Well, apparently he got paid because Penthouse paid him for the photo.
Oh, yeah.
So he's the real winner here. The big schmuck, besides the Republicans who rallied around here, the big schmuck happens to be Stephen Jones, Paula's wife, or Paula's husband. He's the big schmuck now. I appreciate the phone call. Thank you very much. It's 15 minutes now in front of 5 o'clock here at WQBK. The telephone number 463-1111, star 9725 on your car phone. It's a free call. One call per program, please. If you're going to complain, please. I can't take up time complaining. People want to complain about this. I want to clear the board. People want to talk about the issue. So if you're calling to complain, don't bother. Please. I appreciate your patience. You're next on WQBK. Hello.
Hi, I wanted to...
I appreciate your call.
Thank you.
Have a good afternoon. It's 11 minutes now in front of the hour of 5 here at WQBK. The phone number 463-1111, star 9725 on your car phone. It's a free call. Got a couple open lines for you if you were trying to get in earlier, and it was El Bizzo. Busy, that is. One call per show, please. I would really appreciate that. Those of you who have been calling several times know who I'm talking to. And I appreciate your patience. You're on WQBK. Hello.
Hey, man, what do you think about...
Yeah, you're one of them. It's right. You've been hanging on 5 minutes. You've already called the program. Give me a break. Please. What the hell's going on with some of you people? I'm a complete fool. And I appreciate it. You're on WQBK. Hello.
Mr. President, do me.
Oh, baby. He wasn't the president at the time, though. He was only a big, heavy-duty governor.
I couldn't resist. I pulled my car over to do this. I'm in a payphone. I hope you appreciate it.
I do.
Talk to you next week.
Have a good one. Thank you for the phone call. It's 10 minutes now in front of 5 here at WQBK. 463-1111, star 9725 on your car phone. It's a free call. Ma'am, you should get a car phone. That way you wouldn't have to pull over and put a quarter in for a payphone. But car phones are kind of expensive. I understand. You're next on WQBK. Hello.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi.
I noticed you never got any complaints, when this first came out. You never got any complaints about the subject.
Oh, no.
But all of a sudden, they're coming out of the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Get you off
precisely.
the air because, oh, God.
Doesn't it infuriate you?
It really does.
I mean, part of it, though, I think is good for people, at least you realized it, that these people are nothing but a bunch of hyperventilating hypocrites. Oh, and I appreciate your patience. You're next on WQBK. Hello.
Hey, Jeff, what do you think about the caning
What caning?
in Singapore?
Well, that was months ago. What planet are you calling from? Hey, you're just getting the news out there in the outer reaches of the solar system? My God. 7 minutes now in front of 5. You're next on WQBK. Hello.
Hello, I'm calling in repliance to the...
In repliance, you can't speak English, you can't join the show. What do you think about that? Repliance. I'll grab my dictionary during this break and see if that's even a word. We'll be back right after this quick break on the radio home of Siena College basketball. I think there's a Siena game tonight. Teenage listeners. And I've become kind of a role model to them. So I decided to start the Jeff Michaels Countercultural Advice Show. And I've had teenagers sending me letters asking advice on a whole range of topics and issues. And so now every once in a while I'm going to do this countercultural advice call. Thank you very much. It's 6 minutes in front of 4 here at WQBK. 463-1111, star 9725 on your car phone. It's a free call, and I appreciate your patience. You're next on WQBK. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, I am on?
You're on.
Oh, because I rang before and I was cut off after so many rings,
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm sorry. It must be something with the phone system. I'll have to tell them not to print the word masturbation on the front page. When you do that, then you might have some credibility with me. Please. I don't hear any complaining about the topic. It's on the front page of the newspaper. Let's just ignore it. You see, even when the issue comes up and some in the press cover it, you're still supposed to ignore it. You're still supposed to ignore it. How's the sand in there? Is it getting in your mouth? How's the sand? Make sure you keep that sand out of your eyes when you have your head buried. 4 minutes before 4. I appreciate your patience. You're next on WQBK. Hello.
Jeff, my friend. God is going to punish you for this. He really is.
Really? That's the best one I've heard all day.
He really is.
I'm going to hell?
You're going to be crucified.
I'm going to be crucified.
Yes, this is terrible what you're doing to our young children.
What am I doing to our young children?
You know they're listening.
Yeah, what am I doing to them?
You're destroying their mind.
How am I destroying their mind?
By putting evil thoughts into them.
Like what?
Like these evil things you're saying.
Like it's okay to masturbate?
Don't even say it.
You can't be serious.
I'm very...
Did you hide your Times Unions this morning from your children? Make sure they didn't see that word on the front page?
I don't buy that filth.
Oh, you don't buy that filth. The Times Union's now a rag now, huh?
It's garbage.
It's garbage.
Filth.
Yeah, so when does the 700 Club come on?
2 hours.
Bliss out. You don't think Pat Robertson will be talking about this and be elated with joy?
He's X-rated.
Who is?
He is.
Pat Robertson.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else?
God will punish him, too.
God will punish him, too? Well, I agree with you. If there is a God, he'll definitely be the first one.
Do you think there's a God?
I don't know.
Will he punish me?
For what?
For being evil.
You're evil, too.
Not in the same way. I've committed my sins.
You've committed your sins.
Yes.
You've played with yourself, haven't you?
No, don't even evil. That evil. Don't speak that evil on the phone, on the radio.
I appreciate your call.
Our children.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's 3 minutes before 4 here at WQBK. The telephone number 463-1111, star 9725 on your car phone. It's a free call. I appreciate your patience. Star 9725 on your car phone. It's a free call. Let's head back to the phones. I appreciate your patience. You're on WQBK. Hello.
Hey, Jeff, what do you think about Howard Stern's new book?
I'm not talking about Howard Stern's new book.
Yeah, but I just want to know what you think about it.
That's not even a topic for discussion. If you don't want to talk about the topic, then we can't go anywhere here.
It has part of the topic in the book, though.
Well, I'm not discussing Howard Stern's book.
You don't know about it, though.
Yes, I have read the book. I'm not discussing Howard Stern's book. We're talking about Surgeon General Jocelyn Elders, who's been fired.
So what do you think about Surgeon General?
You have not been listening, obviously. You get caned. You have not. You obviously know what I say about the Surgeon General if you've been listening to the program. Don't bore me, please. 463-1111, star 9725 on your car phone. It's a free call, and I appreciate your patience. You're on WQBK. Hello.
Jeff, good afternoon.
How are you?
Okay, think about this new stunt Howard Stern trying to pull.
I'm talking about Howard Stern, you idiot. For crying out loud. Did I mention Howard Stern once during the program? No. Is it an open line? No. Are we talking about Jocelyn Elders? Yes. Say it with me now. We're talking about Jocelyn Elders. We're talking about her comments about masturbation. We're talking about her getting fired. Follow along now. Did you hear Howard Stern in that sentence? Did you? No, you didn't. Cut it out. Idiots. It's 23 in front of 5 here at WQBK. The telephone number 463-1111, star 9725 on your car phone. It's a free call. A couple open lines for you if you'd like to join us. We'd love to hear from you. And I'll be right back after the, just let these guys go. Just let these right-wingers go. They'll make fools of themselves. The telephone number 463-1111, star 9725 on your car phone. It's a free call, and I appreciate your patience. You're on WQBK. Hello.
Well, it took a while there. Do you think Evel Knievel is the best stuntman ever?
Do you think, you know what I want to do to you? Do you know what I want to do?
No.
This is what I want to do. I want to put up the microphone here, unzip my pants. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I really had to do this. Oh, yeah, there we go. A little bit out there. I apologize. I didn't get to the bathroom during the break. I apologize for that. Thank you for providing me an awful, great alternative to using the toilet. Idiots. I appreciate your patience. You're next on WQBK. Hello.
Is that me?
That's you.
I just wanted to comment on something you said a short time ago. Dan Lynch didn't fill his...
Because you're not willing to admit it? Because you're too willing to suppress yourself? I'm providing a valuable public service. Quite frankly, when somebody calls and is totally off topic, asking what kind of thing Evel Knievel is, I mean, obviously, what am I supposed to do with that person? And it's my way of comedically dealing with an idiot. Just like blowing...
Thank you for the call. Very much. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good morning. You're on WQBK with Ernie.
Hello, I'd like to know what you think about the new tomato that's coming around.
Which one? You know, it's interesting that you asked me this, because I was on the phone before I came in this morning with Carolyn Mail. And Carolyn Mail, of course, is our heritage tomato and our tomato expert. So I've had her as a guest on here, and which tomato are you talking about?
I was talking about the Smithanon. The Smithanon? What do you think?
Well, anything new is worth experimenting with.
They say it grows 4 times the original amount.
Well, what they say and what it'll do, I hope, is the same thing.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Pardon?
What are you going to do?
I have to repeat that. I couldn't make that out.
Oh, what are you going to get?
What do you get, seeds?
No, what are you going to do?
We really can't understand.
Oh, where do you get the book?
Oh, where do you get the book, Ernie?
Oh, on the seeds, on the tomato seeds? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Let me put that on the air next week. I'll give you the address, and you can write, but I don't have it with me this morning. So will you listen next week?
Yeah.
Be there at the beginning of the program, and I'll put the address on for you. Thank you for the call.
And we've got to run.
Oh, is this the end of the end? Folks, it's been good being with you. It means a great deal to both Jeff and I and all the people here at WQBK to have you with us through the year, and the best of the holidays to you. We'll see you next week.
The Talk Station. News Talk Radio 1300, WQBK. Rensselaer, Albany, Schenectady, Troy.
The latest Bosnian ceasefire appears to be holding. However, clashes have been...
Good evening, Gene. You're on the air.
Hello, yes, am I on?
Yes, you are.
Oh, yes. I recently bought some stock. I was wondering if it was a good idea to buy or sell at this time.
Okay. What's the name of the stock?
The name of the stock is Michael Tonic.
Pardon me?
Michael Tonic. I was wondering how it was doing.
I'm not familiar with it at all, Gene.
Oh, well, it's a little company up in the Mideast. It has a...
All right, thanks for the call, Gene. It's very, very informative. All righty, appreciate that call. Cohos is a great city, Gene. You probably should move out and make it a little greater. 4761-WGY, 1-800-TALK-WGY.
You're on the air?
Hello? Am I on?
Yes, you are. Thank you so much for waiting.
Yes, I've been waiting a while, you stupid Jew. Yes, my problem is this. Hello, am I on?
You're on, but I'm not Jewish. Why am I a stupid Jew?
You're not a stupid Jew. I was talking to my friend.
Your friend?
Yes.
He's a stupid Jew.
Yes, he's a stupid Jew.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is. Well, anyway, I'm a middle-aged black man. And I have some pains in my legs. From picking all that cotton. And what happened here is this. I have these big blue veins coming up my legs. You see? and I don't know what to do about them.
I'll tell you what I think you ought to do. You ought to go to an emergency room because what I think you have is something I cannot handle. Thank you so much for calling. Okay. We've got approximately 2 or 3 minutes.
I think you're talking about pain and medicine.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Doctor?
I'm here.
Oh, Doctor, first let me begin by saying I love your show. I listen every Sunday.
Thank you.
All right, my question is kind of embarrassing, but for about, I don't know, maybe a month now,
yes.
Every time I urinate, I get a pinching feeling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I've referred to friends about it and haven't really gotten to see anyone professional yet, though.
Okay.
And, I mean, I don't know what to do. It's starting to really worry me, you know?
Well, if it's becoming painful, you can have a problem, first of all, with any form of infection in the actual bladder itself. You could have also a problem, not so much internal, but also external on the bladder. You could also have a case of which the prostate or the prostatitis could be involved.
That's what somebody else told me. Yeah.
But you see, the only way you're going to know what's wrong is by having an evaluation by me.
Okay.
Once you have the evaluation, I'll give you an idea of what's happening. And then if you choose to take care of this on a more natural approach as opposed to taking drugs, which is not going to correct the problem, only treat your symptoms, that to me would be the wise choice to take.
Oh, thank you. I see what you mean. No,
You
yeah,
see?
the natural choices.
Exactly. And you see, you always have the choice to choose who you want and what you want to do.
That's true.
Okay?
Okay.
So let me give you my number. You're coming in for Cohos, so you'll probably come to Schenectady.
Okay.
So write this down. 393...
394...
393...
392...
No, 393...
393...
0037.
0027.
No, 37.
32. Thank you.
No, 37.
Oh, 37. All
right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you,
Good,
Doctor.
sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thomas from Bethlehem, you're on the air.
Yes?
Yes.
Hello, am I on?
Yes, Thomas.
Yes. I blew my nose, and out comes Satan.
Barbara, you're on the air from Boston Spa.
Hello?
How are you, James?
I'm all right.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I have hemorrhoids.
Okay.
You know, and they're really getting really bad.
Are they internal or external?
Oh, they're definitely external.
Okay. You have been constipated most of your life?
I have been.
You bet.
But,
you know why hemorrhoids occur? It's not only the fact that it may be involved with the liver as well and circulation and everything else, but when you are constipated and when you try to defecate and you have to forcefully push this waste matter out of the anal
you
area.
ain't kidding.
That's right. What happens is it starts to pick away from the hemorrhoidal veins until finally they start to just creep out. They expand, they bleed. Now, you have to do something about that, and there is a way to correct this, and it's done very easily and very naturally. All you have to do is just let me find out what it is that's causing it, and I'll tell you what to do to correct it.
Okay.
You have my number. Where are you from, Jim?
I'm from Clifton Park.
Okay. Well, you're not far from the Schenectady office.
No.
Give us a call, give you a free examination and evaluation, consultation. Our number there is 393-0037.
393.
393-0037.
Okay, thanks.
There's no obligation. You come in, we talk, we give you advice, you make a decision based on what I give you, and that way you'll get a better opportunity to decide what you want to do.
Just out of curiosity.
Yes.
Somebody told me that actually burning them off would work.
Oh, no, you don't want to do that. That's living tissue, for crying out loud. You stop burning these things off and cauterizing them. Well, not even that. Even if it's not getting at the cause of the problem, all you're doing is doing a symptomatic treatment, and they're going to keep coming back again.
Well, I was very sterile about it. I wiped them with rubbing alcohol first, but...
Yeah, but I'll tell you right now, don't use isopropyl alcohol.
Really?
By all means. That's one of the major deterrent and toxic substances and solvents that's going to affect your body. Don't ever use that.
Okay.
At all. Okay, you call and come to my lecture. I'm going to be lecturing on the 29th of October. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when next week and where.
Oh, yeah, I'll call back.
Yeah, okay?
All right, thanks a lot.
Appreciate it, Jim.
Yeah, it's
Thank
all for you, buddy. I'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, buddy. Jeff, you're on the air.
Hello, yes. My brother has had arthroscopic knee surgery,
Uh-huh.
and when he runs, it seems like he's growing a tail, and I don't know where it's coming from.
A tail?
Yes. It's coming out of his appendage,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what caused.
What I think you ought to do is to go back to the surgeon and ask him the question. He can probably give you some answers, Jeff.
But why?
I have no idea. Why don't you ask him? Okay. Greg, you're on the air.
At this time, I'd like to take a call from Tony. Hello, Tony. Are you on the line?
Hello, Tony?
Hello.
Tony?
Yes.
How are you?
Oh, how are you doing?
Good. You're calling from Boston Spa tonight?
Yes. I was just wondering about the CDs.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I was wondering if I should copulate on the arbitration of the Federation of Services on the CDs.
Hello?
Yes, am I near?
Yes, you are. This is Steve Boucher.
Hello, I'm Mike, and I was wondering if I could ask you about some investments that I made.
Yes, Mike.
I invested in a company. I don't know if you're familiar with the Tramscore company.
Must be a full moon tonight. For those of you who have some questions pertaining to financial planning, please call us at Radio 810 WGY. The phone numbers here are 476-1WGY. That's 476-1949. 1-800-825-5WGY and star WGY, which is a free call for cellular phone users. I'd like to just touch on some IRAs.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing good tonight.
I had a question.
People that have been patiently waiting, and I'd like to take Vanessa. Vanessa, are you there?
Yes.
How are you this evening?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Good. Thank you for calling us.
Okay. I had a question. I've been thinking about opening an independently funded, establishment, but in order to accomplish this, I'd have to take out a second mortgage house, and I guess, the profit value of this idea I have isn't really, etched in stone, so it's kind of risky, and I was just going to ask your advice, whether or not I should jump into it.
Well, we do investment advice and financial planning, but I'll give you some personal views, if that'll help you. Sometimes the best equity that we have in our whole life is the equity that we build in our home.
Mm-hmm.
And to take that equity out and invest it in a business, did I hear you correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're taking a big gamble. And I truly believe that the people that deserve to do well in this life are the people that take a big gamble. When you're giving up a paycheck and you're going out and you're giving it your best shot and you're relying on yourself to make ends meet and bring in a paycheck, you should do well.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that you should do it with your mortgage, the equity that you have in your home and in the business that you're doing. I'm not here to give that kind of advice. But if it's a good business, if it's something that you truly believe in, for a lot of small business people starting out, sometimes that's the only place that they can tap into in order to get some money. And if you are serious about that, what you want to do is you want to call a mortgage broker. And we have several different mortgage brokers that we work with. And if you call our office at 782-7373, we'll be able to give you a list of mortgage brokers.
Okay.
And if you do decide, Vanessa, to go in that direction, I hope it works out well for you.
Okay. Well, you.
Hello, Bob?
Yes.
How are you this evening?
Oh, how are you?
I'm doing very good.
Hello, I was inquiring about the 473 plan.
What is a 473 plan, Bob?
The 473 plan indicates that...
We need a little common sense.
Now, the problem is, like some people have, said this, all these corporations leaving the United States for lower labor costs, right?
Yes, in part.
Now, what we gotta do...
GY and star WGY for cellular phone users, and that is a free call. So let's go back to our IRAs. Let's say you do have a pension plan at work.
Drag the left and the right together. Maybe not successfully, but I'll try to do that anyways. Let's go to Cohos this afternoon and get this discussion going again. Hello, Cohos. How are you this afternoon?
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good.
Okay. I've been listening to your show for about a half hour now, and none of your views seem to make any sense to me.
All right.
Okay, first, on the issue of this one caller you have saying he's going to go and work for GE, I don't think he can. I don't think he has the brains to work for GE. You see what I mean?
No, I don't, because no. Well, you said that you didn't understand anything I was saying, so now why are we talking about this other guy working for GE?
Yeah. He said he's going to go work for GE. I don't think he has the intelligence to work for GE. You know what it takes to work for GE?
Well, there's an awful lot of jobs for GE. There are many different kind of jobs at GE.
Do you think you could work at GE?
I think I could probably work at GE somewhere, yeah, if they were hiring the type of work that I do.
So what do you think? Why is this?
Okay, let me see if I can help you out here. You called and you said you don't like my view. Why don't you state what your view is?
Oh, my view is this. I think the view of the curriculum of the United States of America is a very good one. I think it has good points.
The curriculum of the United States of America?
Okay?
No.
Understand?
No.
Wait a minute.
You're right. I can't wait much longer, though. What are you talking about? You called here and you said, Scott, I don't think I understand what you're saying. I disagree with you. Then you started talking about some other guy. Let's start this over again. Maybe it's just me on a Monday. But why don't you tell me what you think about our conversation this afternoon?
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right, what I'm trying to say is this. The curriculum is not working.
Okay. All right. Well, appreciate your call this afternoon. I don't know what is this? Did I ask for this? See, it's the vengeance. It's my in-laws. My in-laws are calling. What curriculum? What curriculum of the United States? What are we talking about? I guess that's my job, isn't it? To try to shape what we're talking about. Let's try it again. Let's go over to, we got Albany waiting this afternoon. Let's go to Albany. No, it's Colony. Sorry. Colony.
Colony?
Yes. And get in to find out where folks are calling from, so if you'd be kind enough to tell me. Where are you calling from today?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, I'm calling from Cohos.
Okay, hello, Cohos.
Yes, I was just going to tell you how we could open up a lot of new jobs here. I think this is going to sound a little irrational, but I think we should legalize drugs.
What, you want me to jump on that because it's irrational?
Go ahead, jump all over it.
I'm not prepared to.
Okay, but I think that if we put taxes on drugs, the government could get their share, and then it'd make a lot of more people happy and make a lot of money.
Make a lot of people happy, huh?
Yeah, like I'd buy crack. I think they should legalize that.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious.
Crack.
See? Cocaine, heroin, pot.
See, now there's where you sound crazy, and it destroys the whole idea.
Gee, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound crazy.
Some folks have argued that, and William Buckley's one of them, Mr. Conservative, that we should legalize some drugs.
Not some, all.
Okay, well, I'm not for all. I could...
and another irrational idea, legalize prostitution.
And for what purpose? So the government can make money and tax it?
Yeah, why not?
You're crazy.
Tax prostitution.
You are crazy.
I'd buy prostitutes and drugs.
All right, okay, yeah, I mean, it usually goes hand in hand.
Yeah, why not?
Drug types are usually engaged in the whole prostitution scene, and they spread disease like mad and death and cost for the society.
Hey, why not?
Hey, why not? You only live once, right?
Yep.
Die fast.
Okay.
Take care, guy.
Bye.
All right, good luck to you. Well, we know where he's going, right? And fast. I shouldn't laugh. I mean, it's devastating to folks. It's horrible. But that's what you get into if you start talking about legalizing drugs. You know, certainly I think when you talk about marijuana, that I think is somewhat equivalent to so all these taxes that you're going to get, I don't know that you'd realize them. So we'll save that one for another day. Let's go back to phones this afternoon. Hello, where are you calling from today?
Hello, am I on?
Yes, can I ask you where you're calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Clifton Park.
Okay.
Yes, I have a brother who works at GE.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear that they do some unusual things there. That's why I don't think corporations are a good thing.
Because that's why you think all corporations are a good thing.
Yes. You know, they do some really unusual stuff. They whip their employees. You know, they do all kinds of weird stuff. You know?
Okay. All right. Well, it's similar.
Yeah, but they whip him and they cut off his legs.
Oh, all right. Okay. They whip him and cut off his legs. Those horrible companies. All right. Well, that's certainly what folks think about a lot of companies. That's why they get into this whole routine of, oh, those horrible capitalists, we've got to control them. Well, you've so controlled them that now they're leaving the country. They're going to take all the goodies and the money and go. The same thing that happened to England many years ago. There are a few folks over there who still have a lot. Most folks, though, are just begging for a job, and that's true of large parts of Europe. And I think that the United Let's go to Burnt Hills this afternoon. Hello, Burnt Hills. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing good. I just wanted to tell you because you were talking.
All right. I think that's the same guy we had a little bit earlier. He talked all about his brother being enslaved over at GE. And this last caller, we called us and he said, oh, those companies are bad. They're horrible. My brother works for GE and he's chained to whatever mechanism he is over there. Oh, I don't know about this place. It's a full moon, isn't it? It's a full moon today. We got 16 minutes before 4 o'clock. We'll be back after this. Got some more conversation coming up for you. Got to remind you about the TV tonight. Tonight lows of 50, drizzle, maybe some fog after midnight. Let's get back to the phones. We'll go to East Greenbush today. Hello, Greenbush.
Boy, I'm starting to turn into the wolf man today.
Why?
The full moon's out.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, boy.
It's all that cider over the weekend.
I got a question.
Economic climate that makes it desirable for this type of a corporate entity to exist here. Let's go to Waterford. They've been waiting a while this afternoon. Waterford, how are you today?
Yes, how are you?
Hey, pretty good.
Okay, I was calling about these corporations.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of callers today don't have the right point of view for these corporations. I think they should believe more in the trust of the corporation instead of the volume of the corporation. You see? And,
No, I don't understand what you mean.
well, these corporations, you see, these corporations don't have what it takes.
Okay, all right. I guess he's having a little trouble this afternoon. I tell you, I don't know. Maybe people generally are mixed up about what a corporation is. I don't know. They're just having fun here on New Year's. It's the Jewish New Year's today. It starts 57:56. Happy New Year to our Jewish friends. And as they approach the holiest of their days, Yom Kippur, about 10 days from now, I think is what it is. But anyways, it's been a crazy day. We've been hassled all day by lunatics, by the lunatic fringe, as we're trying to carry on a very substantial conversation this afternoon about corporations. The bottom, the same problem, and many others greater than I am, have voiced the same concern. Right now, let's go to Amsterdam this afternoon and see what you think about it all. Hello, Amsterdam.
Hello, yes. I think this country isn't sharing its wealth properly.
Not sharing it.
No, they should be sharing it much better. You know, they should be taking into consideration the amount of Fitzgeralds inside the Bethesda.
Well, whenever anyone says something about sharing wealth, there's one thing that jumps out at you right away, and that is that they have this tremendous socialist type of greed going on in their mind. And that, I think, is what is causing the country to lose its productive capacity. There's too many greedy people in this nation who are loose with the vote, the power of the vote, to take somebody else's property, to take somebody else's labor. And that's what I think is really happening all here on WQBK. Right now, let's get back to work, and I think we're going to Guilderland this afternoon. Hello, Guilderland. How are you today?
Hello, how are you?
Hey, pretty good.
I'm a right-winger myself.
Yeah.
And I believe that the Republicans are really trying to take over the economic genius of this country. And I believe that it's not going to work out that way.
You say you're going to take over the economic genius of the country. That's interesting. You think that the Republicans are going to try to do that. I think what the Republicans are trying to do.
I agree with you that this guy should be stoned.
Good.
I also agree. I also think that he should be tied up. His hands and legs should be tied up, and he should have one layer of skin peeled off at a time.
Slowly.
For what he did.
Slowly. Yep.
Because my wife and me are going to become parents, and probably any day now. The baby's 5 days overdue. And this scares me. Knowing that there's people out there like that can do this to a little kid.
I mean, you don't ever want to let your kid, let me tell you something, as a parent of 4 boys, we don't ever want to let our kids leave the house. And that's not realistic. We have to. But when we know there are people, there are creeps out there in the world that can abduct and murder our children. Anthony, you don't want to let them go.
I know. And, I think this guy should get everything that he's got coming to him.
God bless you. Well, we got you and your wife and your baby in our thoughts and prayers, Anthony. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shell is in Clifton Park. Hi, Shell. You're on. Hi, Shell.
First, let me tell you, I love your show.
Thank you.
It's one of my favorites.
Oh, thanks.
And as far as capital punishment goes, this man, let me tell you, deserves to die. I don't think there is a capital punishment efficient enough to repay this man for what he has done.
Tell me about it. But what I like about stoning, Shell, is that everybody can get in the act,
That's right. And like the family of the girl, they could just throw rocks at him. It'd be wonderful.
Precisely. I'm glad. Good minds think alike, Shell.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm glad you called. Thanks. Joe's in Albany on a car phone. Hi, Joe.
Hey, I almost got stoned just now, a few minutes ago.
What happened?
I got on the ramp on 787. All you good callers out there, beware.
What happened?
There's 5 little kids right on the entrance from Madison Ave to 787.
Uh-oh.
And I'm driving along. I see these kids outside the road. And they all have, like, some boulders in their hand, chucking them at the cars. I almost got stoned myself.
Are you kidding me?
I swear, I called 911, and they're sending the cops down there.
Holy cow.
I saw the car behind me get nailed. I think they hit the windshield.
Oh, my God. So motorists on the 787 area, be careful in the Madison Avenue ramp.
They were reloading, man.
Jiminy Christmas. All right. Well, driver, beware. Thanks. Joe is...
You're teaching this evil. You're telling people that it's all right to do exactly what you're trying to prevent by doing it.
How so?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't. What do you mean? You mean killing somebody is teaching some people to kill?
Exactly. Who are we to take away what has been given to us, but for reasons that we don't even know?
Well, what do we do with a child killer, Michelle? What do we do with somebody who, when they convict this guy, what do you say we do to this guy?
Well, ship him off to an exiled island or whatnot, but just killing it's wrong.
Ship him off to an island?
Just do something with them. Just taking their life is just not our decision to make.
But it's our decision to ship him off to an island?
Well, that's different. Kind of, I suppose. But, I mean, taking someone's life is just wrong. I mean, in the Bible, it just says it over and over again. You're not supposed to kill someone, and even though they might have done that, what are we going to prove by showing them that we're just as wrong as they were?
I see. All right, Michelle, nice to talk to you. Thank you for your call. 476-1WGY. George is next in Clifton Park. By the way, the whackometer, ladies and gentlemen. What if they died of starvation? I mean, we ought to coddle these people. We ought to treat these people well. Cloudy sky is 60.
Claire, it's your turn. Radio on. We'll get you on another day. We've run out of time for you. Do appreciate the ring.
I'm waiting for a real fight. That McNeely was crap.
Oh, boy, I'll say.
Yeah. If you want to see a good fight, put me in the ring with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, you give him a go?
Oh, I'll give him a go. I'll give him a knockout. And I don't mean him knocking me out. I mean, I'll just go in there and tear him up.
Can you make the weight?
Oh, yeah, I can make the weight. I weigh a good 250.
Oh, boy, I tell you might give him some problems. He always has some problems against a real big guy.
Yeah, and finish.
That's right.
Yes, Myra.
All right.
Tyson Mama.
Thanks for checking in. All right, so we're back here. We're talking about Don King. That caller certainly. We got another caller. Why don't we take it and see what's going on? Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hello, am I on?
Yes, you're on.
Hello, I just want to make a comment about the Tyson fight.
Sure.
I personally think that Tyson was fixed in that fight.
You think so?
Yes, because the way that the inside court judge came in through the back, it seems like that's what happened.
I tell you the one thing, I wouldn't agree that a big time fight is fixed from both ends, but I really question Peter McNeely's camp and the way they reacted towards the end of the fight. To them, it's as if as soon as McNeely was in any trouble at all, they were willing to stop the fight. They got their money.
What about that guy who came down? You know, the guy, he came down from the back, and he, threw in that thing in the middle, and what happened there?
What do you mean he threw the thing in the middle? You mean he threw the towel in?
No. The guy, the black guy who came in the back, he threw something in the middle of the ring, and then that's how it ended.
Well, it ended when his manager hopped over the ropes and immediately, and under Nevada Athletic Commission rules, as soon as anyone other than the fighters enter the ring, the fight is stopped.
No. You remember the guy threw the thing in the middle of the ring? Remember that? It was that it was like a feather or something.
A feather?
Yes.
You must have watched a different fight than I did. I missed that.
You didn't see it was a black feather?
What do you think it was?
I don't know. I think it was the sign of the Raven.
Yeah, okay. I guess I missed that part about it, but I tell you, there was some wild activity going on in that fight. And the thing that burns me, like I said, it looked to me like it was a setup from McNeely's camp. They were ready right away to just, to take the money and run. McNeely now, he's cutting Pizza Hut commercials, and they're making a big joke out of it with his manager come running and step in between he and the camera during. They wanted a punching bag, but at least they wanted somebody he could hit for a while. He got no real workout. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit different against Buster Mathis coming up in November. We got another caller on the line. Let's take it.
Hi.
Hey, caller, you're on Sports Talk.
Me?
Yes.
Hi. Hey, we're
going to go right back to the phones. You're on Sports Talk. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Am I on?
You're on.
Oh, I got a bone to pick with McNeely, let me tell you.
Uh-oh.
I don't believe it. What was that all about, I mean, he goes out, starts beating on this guy, gets knocked on his rear, like how many times? Like twice?
Twice. And then
what happens? His boyfriend comes running around, throws a towel in, but what? He got his $6 million anyway, didn't he?
That's right.
Another jewel in the crown of Ireland, let me tell you.
He wasn't even sure after the fight how many times he was knocked down. If you saw the post-fight interview, he said, well, I was only knocked down twice, right?
Yeah.
As if he's asking the announcer, geez, how many times did I hit the floor?
Yeah.
What do you
He should go back to Ireland and eat them taters and eat them snakes. I don't know what he's doing here.
I think what he's got to do is either learn to fight or find a new job, one of the two. They're talking about lining him up with some pretty big-time pay for some payoffs, too, for some fights. I mean, if you saw you thought he was a tomato can against Tyson, you should have checked out the records of some of those guys that McNeely beat to get where he was.
Yeah, I know.
His one guy was 18, 48, and 2. Now, if you step in the ring 68 times and you lose 48 of those, don't you think that you're going to get a wake-up call, smell a little bit of Java, and say, geez, I better get a new job. This stuff's killing me.
He must have been drunk getting in the ring with Tyson. He just wanted his money. That's why his boyfriend's throwing a towel in.
He's got the cash, and he ran. He's done.
That's right. Punk ain't gonna. He ain't never gonna box in this country again.
He's certainly not here for cash anymore. If you see him on his new Pizza Hut commercials.
You're lying. Don't tell me that Punk did a Pizza Hut commercial.
He's doing a Pizza Hut commercial.
I didn't want to see his ugly face in the ring. Now I get to see him on TV. But
now you get to see him eating his pizza backwards.
Yeah, really. What's that all about? Oh, that capitalist bastard. I don't know.
That's what it's coming to.
All about the green, man.
That's it.
Jesus.
It's killing you.
Yeah, well.
All right. Thanks for checking in.
Yeah, it's all right, buddy. Yeah, fuck you.
Sandy's out and about today for the holidays. Not a favorite of theirs. It's not a favorite of mine either. But let's leave it and go to the phones. Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hi, I'm on Sports Talk.
Yes.
Thank you. I want to speak my own mind on this thing about Don King. I think he's a great guy, and I think he should just make his money any way he can, because God knows he wouldn't make it in a real job. I mean, I don't think he could hold a decent job for anything.
Probably not.
And I want to call the caller that was on before me. Did you hear him swear?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, aren't you going to get fined for that?
You guys aren't related, are you?
No, we're not related. He's giving us Brooklyn people a bad name. I don't even think that was his real accent.
Probably not.
I think you should fine him.
I'll do it. I'll call the FCC right away and see what they think.
Okay, call the FCC. But listen, Dick, don't do that. Put him in the ring with Tyson.
There we go.
That would be a good idea. This is going to be an even better idea. Put me in the ring with Mike Tyson and this man.
Hey, thanks for calling again. It's really nice to be able to hold yourself together like that for a call, but maybe next time. Transactions going on in sports, like I said, Ernie Talk. Hello. You're on Sports Talk. You were on Sports Talk until you decided to hang up. Something on your mind, come back to us. An interesting little note that I saw that they think it's not. Why don't we go to the phones right now? Hi, caller. You're on Sports Talk.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, am I on?